Welcome you guys to episode number 10 of The Heat is On. I'm JJ Noise and I'm here with Juicy J, and the Heat took the crown from the Kings. What, what was your thoughts last night, Juicy J?
You were watching this game, you were also suffering, but also like in the most bliss you've ever felt in this entire freaking season. I really that's the only way to describe this game because yeah, I went to bed at 12:30 at night, but I was the happiest person alive because I put my head on that pillow and went to sleep immediately because I knew that the Miami Heat went out and got a W on the road. JG Noise, let us know the magnitude of this victory.
Well, the main point here is the only magnitude I can see is there's no beam being shined into the sky as they took a loss to Nikola Jovic. I'm just kidding. Nikola Jovic was at a watch party. We have him tomorrow night against the Blazers, but they took a loss to Haywood Highsmith, Kevin Love, Kayla Martin, Adebayo, and let's not forget DeLon Wright.
Jaime Jaquez Jr.
Oh yeah, that guy too. I'm just kidding. Triple J. I loved
Yes, sir.
loved what we saw last night. That was Jaime's best game since Christmas. Really, really woke. I realize he's not the problem. He needs to get the ball more. He needs to go back to finding his shots. He only finds his shot when Butler and Hero are out. He needs to be able to do that consistently. And
I agree with you, but I just feel like it's sorry. I just want to say this. I just feel like it's a matter of getting him ISOs because you can't tell me that when you see Jaime setting up an ISO and backing him down, his spin move is unguardable. There's no one who can guard him. He's so like slippery and he just gets by so easily and flips it up or lays it in. Jaime is a great player. And even if he can't get to the basket, he has that post fadeaway. He has that shot. And he did a Hakeem shake the other game, or this game. Jaime was in his bag. I just want to get him out of the way early because he's got to be the first person we talk about because he had the most incredible performance. Jaime Jaquez Jr., man, what a player and what a game for him. And I agree, this is his second best game other than the Christmas Day game. In the third quarter, I thought that this guy was going to be like getting a career high because of just how much he was scoring. I mean, there was a moment where it was just him. Like when Bam was out, they would just give Jaime the ball and let him work.
I hope you know, Jaime scored 20 of his points in the second half. In case you didn't know that,
that's incredible. That actually is incredible. And that's why in that third, it just like Bam's game last game. In that third, I remember texting you like, "This is Jaime's get back game."
Oh yeah,
because in that first half, I was like, "Oh, okay, having another chill Jaime game." Nope, this guy was going ballistic. I mean, incredible play from Jaime Jaquez Jr.
I'm gonna let Juicy J talk about who I think he wants to talk about, but somebody I really want to focus on is Haywood Highsmith. And many people are like, Haywood Highsmith? Yes, Haywood Highsmith. I don't care what anybody has to say. If it wasn't for his 15 points in the first half, I'm going to say that again. 15 points in the first half. I'm going to say that one more time. Haywood Highsmith had 15 points in the first half. He hit his corner threes are so reliable. Like I see the ball going to the corner and I see that little number and Haywood Highsmith shoots a three and I'm like,
no, and it's like draining it. I mean, it just goes perfect. I'm like, man, that shot looks weird, but oh my god, he drains it.
Yeah, no, he drains it and he drains it.
He's literally becoming a genuinely like reliable rotation player for the Heat.
Oh yeah,
15 points. I mean, he at the one point, Haywood Highsmith in the second quarter was the offense. They would give it to him, and he would start cooking, throwing up floaters. I feel like in different times, everyone was the offense in different quarters.
Oh yeah, but, I mean, everybody that played a great game. And before I give it to Juicy J to talk about what he's going to talk about, there's only one player who underperformed.
Contribute,
yeah,
even
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. We found a player that underperformed in a way we never expected, but then he still found a way to be reliable and give to a team. getting a new career high in assists, Duncan Robinson. I mean, say what you want. There's some Heat fans that are like, you know, bandwagons in certain games where they're like, one game they love Robinson because he hits 7 threes, but then he hate him because he has like 14 points. It's not about that. It's about how you contribute to the team. And I think he did a phenomenal job last night, even though his shooting sucked so bad that I was falling asleep. Like, I saw my eye bags get bigger every time he bricked a shot. But the passes, the assists, the playmaking, the lobs to Bam, I mean, it was phenomenal how he was able to contribute under what felt like his worst game of the season.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far because he did contribute in the end of the day, but
I would go that
definitely
far.
game for him. I think whenever a guy just doesn't shoot as well as he does, I think it's good that he didn't stop shooting because in the end of the day, Duncan Robinson could drain it whenever, wherever. He's the best shooter, like second best shooter on our team. He's incredible. I love Duncan Robinson, and I hope he does better next game. I mean, we started holding him on such a pedestal that like we just expected so much from him. We can't expect him to score 20 for us like Tyler Hero. He's just a role player at the end of the day, and he's gonna have games like this. But let's move on to the main attraction. Adebayo, who recorded a triple double or not a triple double, sorry, double double. That was a mistake. 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. Almost had a triple double if he passed the rock a little bit more, but who cares? We won this game because of Bam. Whenever Bam was on the court, he was making positive basketball plays. This was one of Bam's best games of the season. I mean, with no Tyler Hero, no Jimmy Butler, you have your all-star center step up to the plate and give you 28 points. I mean, he played amazing. I mean, I saw little mistakes, like little to no mistakes in the fourth quarter when they were coming back from the 20-point lead. He did have a couple turnovers, but he won us the game at the end of the day because then he hit the clutch shots and free throws after those turnovers.
Oh yeah.
So he made up for it. Adebayo, great player, or in my opinion, the third best center in the league and the most skilled center in the league.
Oh yeah.
And I think he's showing that he's also one of the strongest and toughest centers in the league. I mean, some of the moves that he's doing with contact on him. I mean, I've never seen Bam Adebayo drive to the basket this much and this well since until this season. And that driving to the basket more is not even affecting his outside game. He's still so sharp and so perfect from the dotted line, and he's just knocking them down with ease. Adebayo, keep doing what you're doing. Keep Hakeem shaking all the way to the NBA Finals and the All-Star game.
100%. And I want to talk about a little bit the starting point guard last night. His first game in a Heat uniform.
Zooey Mama.
Zooey Mama indeed. DeLon Wright. The right way to have your first start with Miami. You see what I did there? But in all honesty, what a performance. I mean, he's a magnet on the defensive side. And if you don't agree with me, you were probably falling asleep watching last night's game. And I don't blame you because holy moly, I tried. And I still made it. All you Heat fans, you cannot say you're a Heat fan if you didn't watch last night's game.
100%.
So quick. I think he had like 3 steals and a block. And his playmaking, he would do like behind the back, just one arm, one hand throws, to the corner to Highsmith. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? And when we first got Alondis Williams, I thought that this is what DeLon Wright was gonna be, just a guy in the bench, and we were gonna play him the last 3 minutes. When I saw him in the starting lineup, I was like, damn, okay.
No, yeah. And let me butt in real quick. I think that's definitely just Spo saw this guy in practice and he saw how much he could play. I mean, the confidence you have to have for someone who has not played a single minute for us to put them in the starting lineup, you got to be really confident. I mean, this guy hasn't played a single game in a Heat uniform, and you put him in the starting lineup when he wasn't even starting in Washington. I mean, that's impressive. And I'm not trying to downplay anything DeLon Wright did or was, because right now he's a Heatle. and I know he is happy to be because I saw some quotes from him today. But he's loving it, and I'm loving it. If DeLon Wright is knocking down threes like he was in this fourth quarter, and throwing dimes like that to Haywood in the corner, and just locking up completely, I mean, the more defense we get, the better. If you could have an all defense lineup and still knock down trays and still just dominate on the offensive side too, that's literally the best team in the league. And I'm telling you right now, I do think that we are the best team in the Eastern Conference. I don't think there's a single team in the East right now that could beat us in a series. I'm telling you that with complete honesty. I'm not scared of the Celtics. I'm not scared of the Bucks, and I'm not scared of the Sixers. I'm not scared of the Cavs either. Any team is going to crumble against us. And we have the best team in the East right now. With our young rookies, which are our young core, you have our three stars, which are Hero and Jimmy, and then you have Terry Rozier and an all elite bench. I mean, we have some of the best depth in the NBA right now, with Nikola Jovic to DeLon Wright to Jay Rich to Caleb Barton, which had a great game as well, who I'll let JG Noise talk about because I'm kind of going on a tangent. But I'm just letting the league know that the Heat are here, and we are here to stay, and we are here to win the championship.
Yeah, and we all know that all Heat fans are feeling so confident considering how far we made it last year, and we did not feel. I mean, I'm sorry, Heat fans. I don't know how you'll take this, but there was a point in that playoff series with Milwaukee, Game 1. I was like, this is it. You know, first round exits, and I'll never
Yep,
forgive myself for that. But
never.
they proved me wrong, and that's what I love about this team. That no matter who denies them, who says they're the underdogs, they love that. They feed off of that. They thrive off of that, and that's why keep putting us in the long shots because the long shots, you know what they say, the long shots will go out with a bang. But anyways,
No one says that. What are you talking about?
last night's game.
The long shots go out with a bang. I've never heard that in my life.
Last night's game. There was so many things to love. Speaking of love,
Oh my god, I hate you, bro. You're the worst, like actually.
speaking of love, I just had to love Kevin Love's performance last night. 15 minutes off the bench with 19 points.
15 minutes?
Yes, Juicy J.
Holy Schneider, I did not know he only played 15
He
minutes.
only played 15 minutes. And can I tell you something? He played
No.
15 minutes, 19 points, 7 rebounds. And he shot 67% from the field.
Oh my god.
Now, the only thing that I can say is more spectacular than that is that Jaime Jaquez Jr., really quick, right, I'll go back to Love in a second. Jaime Jaquez Jr. scored 26 points on 70% shooting.
Oh my god.
Back to, Juicy J, are you okay?
No, I mean, I'm surprised. Like, we're shooting so well, man. I mean, it's just, like, if you remember that losing streak, the whole thing about that losing streak was missed shots. And now, like, nothing is about missed shots. Like, we're making everything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we have won, like, I don't know what Spo told them in that conference, but it worked. Because we are 8-10 in our last 10 games. Or 8-2 in our last 10 games.
8-2, yes, sir.
You know how good that is?
And we've
To come
won,
off a 7-game losing streak and just get back just that sharp.
we've won
Come on.
our last 4.
We're on a 4-game win streak.
Four straight. And
Wow.
I mean, without Jimmy, without Hero, without Richardson, without Rozier, and of course without Drew Smith, this is what this team can do. This is what this team can do. And, Boston with Porzingis and Tatum, Milwaukee with Giannis and Dame. There's no one else to name in the East because everyone is so freaking garbage. The Heat is destroying everybody. Back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals champions and your 2024 NBA champions.
Whew.
And I'm gonna stick by that. Because any performance that you see, it's a consistent performance. It's consistent. The losing game streak, yes. The problem with that, it was what Juicy J said, which I thought was an excellent point. It was missed opportunities. It's not that we weren't playing hard. It's just that we had all these wide open shots and we were just missing and missing. These guys just got into that mindset of, holy moly, it's early March. It's time to go. It's time to turn the heat up. Pun intended, by the way. I didn't mean to do that. But they're turning the heat on. They're igniting. The squad is igniting itself, and it's just playing in that playoff mentality, which you love to see it. I mean, this is the only reason I stayed up till 10 p.m. last night. And even if we were in a losing game streak, I'd still stay up. But the point is, this team makes me feel happy. This team puts me in a position where I can wake up in the morning, shower, put on my Jimmy Butler shirt, and tell myself it's going to be a good day. And with that being said, we have a game tonight at 10 p.m. And I mean, just stay alive, folks. I know it's back-to-back nights that you're going to sleep like at 12 or 12:30. But, hey, when we win tonight, when Jimmy Butler drops 50 tonight, it'll be worth it. It'll be 100% worth it. And I'm gonna say something really quick. I know we were talking about Jimmy Butler after his Instagram tweet, his tweets and all of that stuff, and we were like, there's no way he's just gonna come back and not perform like 50 or 60 points. I'm gonna tell you something. If he doesn't do that tonight against the Trailblazers, I won't care, because it's the Trailblazers and they're without 6 players. I don't care. He has to get, for me, at least 25. But the game I do care is Thursday against Fat Dorito Bag from Serbia and the Denver Chicken Nuggets. I need him to play his heart out that game. If he drops more than 50 points, I'll give Juicy J $20. I am emotional.
Why are you gonna make me cheer for soggy fry boy?
No, I'm saying if Jimmy drops 50.
I want that. It's Jimmy.
Yeah.
I thought you said it's Yoke. Sorry.
Oh, we're gonna bleep that out.
No, I almost said it. Don't bleep that out.
We're bleeping it out.
No, I almost said it. I didn't say it. I didn't finish it. I almost broke my own rule. I'm sorry. I meant Soggy Fry Boy.
Hey Nation.
I thought you meant Soggy Fry Boy.
No. I would never talk about.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Yeah,
like,
I'm never talking
really
about.
Gonna make me cheer to get a 20 for freaking Oreo man?
Yeah, no, I'm never gonna talk about a horse abuser like that. Excuse me, I'm not a glaze.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Call
no.
Peter.
I would never glaze.
I would not
want to
be those horses carrying that 500-pound bag of rocks.
Anyways, we don't want to talk about the fat guy anymore. I want to talk about Jimmy Butler.
I don't want to talk about him until the Denver game when we emasculate.
Exactly.
You know what I mean.
Then he calls me the
destroy them.
Come Thursday, we'll get to the fat boy. But tonight, our mission is short, simple, and sweet. It's time for the Heat to get their get back at the Trailblazers for not trading Damian Lillard, which, you know what, I'm thanking them for not doing. I'm thanking them. And for those that may disagree, Josh Richardson, Terry Rozier, DeLon Wright. Okay, I think that's all I have in my head right now. I know there's some people missing, but that's all I have right now. Plus, potentially, Jovic, Jaime, and Hero, and a few round picks would be gone for Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
And at the time,
I mean,
I'm going to be serious with you. When I got the message saying that it wasn't going to happen, I punched the wall. I cried.
No, I remember in the beginning of the season, this was supposed to be a season where we had nothing and we were horrible. And then after the first game, I realized we're good. We have enough. We have the best rookie in the third best rookie in the league. Sorry, I get too ahead of myself sometimes. I think I'm in my room talking to myself and saying my dreams and hopes. But listen, we don't need Jaime to be the best rookie. for us to win. When you look at our record right now, we are sixth in the East. You have to realize that we went from 7 game losing streak to being on par with some of the best teams' records right now. For example, the 76ers were only 1 win away from them. Knicks, 3 wins away from them. And the Kings that we beat yesterday we're only 1 win away. We're so close to these teams that are so good right now. And you just have to start realizing we are that good. We're on that level. And we're never not going to be on that level. We are the Miami Heat. We will beat the other team. We will never lose. And I'm telling you this right now. I told you already that we are the best team in the East. And if you don't believe me, that's fine. Wait playoff time when we're in the Eastern Conference Finals playing the Boston Celtics and in Game 7 and when Jimmy Butler drains the three. It will happen, not like it happened before.
It won't be Game 7. It won't be Game 7
right.
this
My
time.
bad. It won't be Game 7 this time. I just said that to make it sound a little bit more, you know.
No, you dramatized it perfectly. But
No, yeah.
I'm telling you something right now. Once playoff Thomas Bryant gets on the court, it's excuse me.
Shut up,
Once
Please shut up.
once playoff
We're gonna miss
Jimmy,
him in these 3 game suspension, bro. He's our number one cheerleader.
once playoff Jimmy steps on that court, like, oh my god,
Yo,
I just want it. I want it.
Edit?
Huh?
Can you edit a picture of Thomas Bryant as a cheerleader for that part?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Of course. I just want it to be the playoffs already. Like, I want it to be game 1 of the first round and Jimmy Butler in a Heat uniform.
I'm patient.
I'm not patient.
happy right
I'm
now
not
with what we're
patient.
doing.
Because Heat fans, I want you to know something real quick. Right now, we're 6. Meaning if the playoffs started right now, we'd play the Milwaukee Bucks. Easy.
It's free.
Easy. But
That's
here's
free.
the thing. Here's the thing. If we finish, I'm gonna say 5 or 4. If we finish 5 or 4, if we finish 4th, we play the Knicks. If we finish 5, we play the 76ers. That's how it's looking at, like, currently right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care who we play in the first round. We could play the Celtics in the first round. I don't care. I don't care. I'm
telling you right now, we are the best team in the East. I don't care who we play. We could play the Celtics first and then play the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. We could do whatever. We will make it to the finals. And I'm telling you this right now because my star player told me that. And I'm going to believe him. When my star player is in China for his shoe deal, telling me that we are going to win the championship and that this is our year, I'm going to believe him. We're beating Denver. I don't care.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that Denver's going to be in the finals again because I don't think the Denver Chicken Nuggets are going to be in the finals again. I think it's going to be someone else because the Denver Nuggets are really just trash. But it would be nice to get our get back. Go to the finals again, same finals, destroy Dorito Boy. Oh my God, that would be amazing. But for now, we'll just destroy him in the regular season.
Yeah, we'll destroy him on Thursday. I'm sorry we got off track. We talked about playoffs for what felt like forever, but it's just, this is how much this team means to us. This is how much we care. Kings game, fantastic performance by everyone. Everyone did their job, and let's get that W tonight against the Trail Poopers.
Yes, sir. This is going to be a good win if we get this because in the end of the day, I want to blow them out, but I'm never going to be like, oh, yeah, this is a blowout. Because we always say that, and then the Heat start, pooping their pants, and then we're in a 1-point lead in the fourth quarter, and we win, like the first game of the season against the Detroit Pistons. But, it would be nice for a blowout, just sitting here chill at 11 o'clock at night watching this game. I hate these 10 o'clock games. Like, with everything in my heart, like, my worst favorite thing in the world right now is the 10 o'clock Heat games. Now, that says a lot about me because I don't got much going on in my life. But my worst enemy right now, is 10 o'clock Heat games. I hate them so much with all my heart.
Yeah, and the fact
like
that we have
it gives me time, like when I get home to like do my work and whatever. But I just have so much time, and knowing that I'm gonna be up till 12:30, it just makes me feel like I'm held hostage. But when I'm watching a win, it's not so bad because then we extend our win streak, and it feels a lot better when I go to sleep.
yeah, and the fact that we have 3 back 10 p.m. games is just
What?
yeah. Thursday's
The
game,
Denver game's at 10?
yes.
So you're telling me I have to sit on this couch at 12 o'clock at night watching Dorito Bag Boy
Yeah.
pull the cup? No, actually, we won't have to watch him
We're winning.
because
We're
Marquise Morris
winning.
is going to
We're
come back
winning.
and push him
We're
down to the
winning.
ground.
I'm telling
We're
you.
winning.
I'm
I
telling
don't
you.
care what anyone says.
Juicy
I've been
J.
telling every one of my friends, I've been telling everyone, we are beating Denver. I don't care. This is going to be the best game of the season. I'm telling you this right now.
Like I said,
better than the Kings game, better than the Pelicans game, better than any other game. We're beating the freaking Denver Nuggets, bro.
And like I said, if Jimmy drops more than 50, Juicy J, that 20 is yours.
Uh-huh.
But-
Thank you. And I'm standing by my word. I know you don't think he's going to drop 50. I am saying he will drop 50 tonight and the next night. I think he's dropping 50 tonight. I'm standing by what I said in the last episode that I think
You're willing to put
dropping 50.
you're willing to put a little wager on it?
Yeah, how much? Well, I'll say 40
40.
because I did say like around 40 or 30.
Alright,
I said at least a 30 piece. I say 40.
Since this isn't like a big game like Denver, how about we just put like 10 on it?
Okay.
All right, if he drops more than 40, I owe Juicy J 10. If he doesn't,
Or should we wager jerseys?
oh,
We could wager jerseys for Denver.
we'll do Denver. Let's do Denver.
And then we're gonna have to do like when we show our faces, when we get a little face reveal going on this podcast, we're gonna have like the jersey on as like a punishment. We know what kind of jerseys we're gonna buy.
Speaking of what Juicy J just mentioned, pretty soon.
Very soon.
This is episode number 10. You guys have no idea what's to come. I mean, we're still trying to figure this out, and we're just having a great time. We're letting it all roll by, and I mean, we're going with the flow, and I'm liking the flow right now. The flow is heavy. I'm liking the flow right now, and I'm very confident in this team and in what Juicy J and I are doing. It's just so much fun. You guys have no idea. And pretty soon, I mean, it's going to be a time we're going to change a little bit of our little
Format.
our setups. And as you guys saw, we did add an intro for the first time in this podcast history.
Let us know if you guys like it.
Yeah, let us know down below.
We love it. I think it's the sickest thing ever. Credits to JG Noise. Just letting you guys know that JG Noise is the one who does all the thumbnails, all the editing, all the intros. Whatever you see that is technical, like a design, JG Noise is doing it. I'm just here yapping my butt off.
Juicy J's a little too humble. I mean, without Juicy J, none of this would have happened. He's really what pushed us, what really motivated me more than anything. I mean, I've always wanted to do something, and for me to do it with him has really been a pleasure. And that's how we roll. That's how we're working right now, and we're having a great time doing it. And we're not stopping for a long time.
Yes, sir.
Even when we're NBA champions, I mean, I already have a few ideas way in the future, like the D Wade statue reveal.
A tattoo will be on my left arm when we win the championship, of a championship trophy, Heat logo, 2024 right across it. When I'm older, I'm getting that tattoo.
I want you fans to know Juicy J and I did put a wager for the finals, and we will tell you more about how that's gonna work once we hit the playoffs. We'll talk to you more in that. But right now, let's just focus on that victory tonight. And I know we keep going on and on. I promise y'all, we're stop going off the rails right here. But let's get the victory tonight against one of the worst teams this year.
But yeah, they're on a
And
big losing streak right now.
yeah, I mean, they're playing horrible. And let's get that dub. Let's make it 5 games in a row and start working out, because we know Dorito Bag won't be doing anything but stuffing his mouth.
You know that
Come
boy don't run
Thursday's game.
sprint.
So yeah, this is JG Noise and Juicy J. We're signing off with a Heat victory against the Sacramento Kings. And we'll see y'all guys in the next video.
Let's go Heat!